you for that. Yeah. Okay, so we had some sweet. It's time for some savory. It's time for me to go to school, y'all. And I'm going to go to school in Kansas City. This is the Kansas City Steak Company. Here's what's great. You're getting a choice between 8, see how that rhymed, or 16 4.5-ounce steak burgers. I love these. These are new. So if you want that 8, it's $49.98. If you want the 16, you can get them for $79.98. And what's great about this is you can also get it on auto delivery every 90 days for 1 year. You just have to choose which amount you want. Do you want 8? Do you want 16? The item number is M96674, and that easy pay is $10 for the 8 or $16 for the 6. Well, let's talk about choices, shall we? So you can get 8 steak burgers in the classic. We have 150. You can get 16 classic steak burgers. We have fewer than 100 remaining. You can get the cheddar bacon in the 8 count. 5 dozen remain. If you get the cheddar bacon in the 16 count, we have 3 dozen remaining. And then we have a combo where you get 8 bacon cheddar and 8 bacon classic. And we have 170 remaining of those. And you can also lock in auto delivery, like I was saying, every 90 days for 1 year. I hope you're ready to start grilling because the weather's going to get nice. I'm going to tell you, here in Westchester, I was checking out the weather. Today, not so good. Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be popping, at least here in the Philadelphia area. Speaking of popping, Ralphie, it's not a Saturday unless I'm with you, bro. Hey, how you doing, man?
What's good, man? You're looking good. Wow.
Oh, hey, I'm doing a little something different today. We shall talk.
I got my pineapples on today, so you know what that means. Let's go. Okay.
It does mean let's go.
I love when we talk about burgers because these are steak burgers, right? Make no mistake. There's a huge difference, CJ, between a hamburger and a steak burger. Hamburger, inexpensive cuts of meat in a patty, very tightly wound. That's where we get that term hockey puck, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about a steak burger, right? And when we look at a steak burger, we're talking about all our favorite cuts of steak inside a burger. And what we get is this juicy, fall apart in your mouth, beautiful burger. And all we do, just like we would, let me get that nice angle there. And if you were just to bite down on here, this is what would happen. Just gently, you get all that juiciness because this is a recipe, right? We are known for making burgers for high-end restaurants because we take prime rib, filet mignon, New York strip, all your favorite cuts. And each of those cuts that I mentioned have a different flavor profile. So when you put them together and you add just enough fat, right? Because fat,
we need it.
You get a recipe for one of the best burgers you ever have. And you know, TJ, because you're not here and because you can't have one right now, I had one for lunch because I need to be reminded how good these burgers are. Because listen, I'm not gonna lie, I don't eat burgers every day, right? And quite frankly, I only eat my own burgers. And what I found and what I remembered is that these really are wonderful because our technology, when we press these together, we'll allow just enough pocket space so that all that flavor can hide. And you'll see a very crumbly burger. So what you see is what you get. I mean, this is juicy. Now, this is probably medium. What I love about these burgers, and let's face it, when you go to a barbecue, they're basically medium to medium well.
Yeah.
These burgers at medium and medium well, still juicy, still crumbly, still fall apart in your mouth. And again, when you talk about a steak burger, TJ, it's personal, right? You're giving your friends and family a steak burger, not a hamburger, because we know what that is. It's a steak burger. It makes people feel special, and it's a great conversation piece, just like your beautiful tie you're wearing.
Yeah.
It's a conversation piece. People want to talk, right? So let's talk about flavors, because I know
we have to dive in. Yes, because we have
right?
the classic, we have the cheddar bacon. You can also get the combo. But look, Ralph is here to show us, or at least talk about these flavor profiles. Ralphie, where do you want to start, buddy? Because listen, I'm not eating per usual, but per usual. But what do we have?
Look at that. So let's go.
I already know.
We got the bacon cheddar. Okay. Now, what we see in there, okay, is cheddar just oozing out. That's Wisconsin cheddar, right? That's a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of sweetness, okay? Because I know you like sweet. You just said it. You like sweet. So for you to have the sweetness of that cheddar and then that just out of hand the bacon that's smoked, right? So we add the bacon, we add the cheese. You don't need to do anything to this burger because you just have 2 condiments already in the burger. And we see how nice and juicy that is because that bacon adds a dimension of fat too, right? All right. Now, again, you see that, right? Look at that. Just oozing juice.
I see it. Yes.
You see it. You see it. There it is, right? I love it. So that's what makes these unique. And then we have the classic, which we opened up with, which is a blank canvas. I like to go in and kind of just give it a little bit of magic, a little bit of magic seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder. It allows that corn-fed meat that we talk about, right? Because Kansas City Steak Company is known for their corn-fed meat. We start with grass, and then the cattle finishes with corn. That what enriches their diet, and that makes it more marbled, right? We talk about marbling. TJ, treat this like a steak. Please treat it like a steak because it is a steak. It's basically a bunch of steak trimmings, okay, in one with a little bit of chuck, a little bit of fat. So it's got everything you need. So really treat it like a steak. Put it on top of maybe some mashed potatoes and make like a Salisbury steak, right? Because
you could do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Like that. And then we have that classic I'll go back to just to show everybody. And the classic, again, 4.5 ounces, by the way, makes for me a perfect burger, right?
Yeah.
Now that classic is, again, a blank canvas. As you see here, this one, I let that rest, and that's about medium, okay? Now, even at medium, right, I'm just gonna pretend like we're biting down. I'm gonna try to articulate what happens when you bite into this.
Okay.
Here's what happens. You bite. Oh, there goes the juices in your mouth.
That. Yeah.
That's what's happening in your mouth. And then you see, let me take one of these off. And then I want to show you the crumbleness. So now you're biting into it and you see how it just crumbles like that?
See, now, here we go. There's always a point where you start showing off and this is it. This is that moment.
Oh, no. I'm ready to show off.
You haven't yet?
Ready? Okay. All right, big boy. I'm going to call you big boy.
Okay.
Because I got a big burger for you. First of all, let me clean. I have to clean my area because it's a little messy from all those juices.
Look, okay.
All right.
I'm used to you doing that with one of the hamburger buns. Okay, see, look. We worked together too long. There we go.
See, we're gonna finish each other's sentences.
Yeah, I know.
You know that we're in trouble. All right, so here we go. We're gonna clean it up a little bit. We're ready to go. Now, TJ, because it's 4.5 ounces, you could do a triple burger. Okay, look at this burger. This is a triple burger with a little bit of cheese on top. So what I did is I go classic, then I go bacon cheddar in the middle, then I go classic on top with a little bit of yellow cheese. Don't go white cheese. And then what I do, a little bit of lettuce on this side, okay? I go in with a little bit of mustard, okay? That I know you can't have, but this is from my people out there.
Okay.
All right.
Good memory, though. Good memory.
Okay. And there we go. Okay. Now, because we're in Philly, right? I got to go long hot pepper. I roasted these tonight. Oh, look at that. Okay, right like that. And then what we do is we put a top on that, just like that. And then we got to do, what do we do next?
Probably cut it in half and then open it and show us.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ooh,
look at that. You
getting a little
Get out of here, Ralph. No one wants to be your friend. Get out of here.
There we go. There you go. Okay. How you doing?
Yeah, how
you doing? We never did triple, buddy. We never did triple.
No, we didn't.
Okay. And
so
there
listen,
it is.
This is what's available. So look, Ralph is just showing you what you can do. He's not using anything else other than a knife and a cutting board, and this is what's available to you. So you can get that classic, you can get the cheddar bacon, or you can get a combo. You can choose the 8 or the 16, and you can also get these on auto delivery every 90 days for 1 year. And if you're looking at your screen, you can see it. I want a screen. It's new. Our sale price is $49.98 for the 8, $79.98 for the 16. It's going to be grilling season. It's time to get warm. To me, this is a showstopper because everyone else is going to bring burgers and hot dogs to the picnic. This is what you can bring, and I promise you they're going to go right through that. And Ralphie, you have it there to show us what it looks like when it comes to us, right?
Right. So you get 2 to a pack, and then and I'll show this just like that. You'll see here. Okay. Oh, the lighting's not so great, but I want everyone to see. So between each patty, let me lower it. There's a little piece of wax paper. Okay. That's dividing the 2 burgers. These are going to come rock solid frozen. You absolutely could and should cook these from frozen. What I recommend is that you let them sit out for like 10 minutes. They're still going to be frozen, but it'll allow you to kind of put your finger or maybe like a butter knife in between here to pop the 2 open, okay? If they're rock solid, it will be almost impossible. But if you want to cook from frozen, just let them chill out for like 10 minutes and then they'll pop open. Now, how do we cook these, TJ? Let's talk about how do we cook these.
Please do.
Okay, so everyone loves the grill. I'm going to put grill second in my favorite ways to cook these, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. I love the flat top. That's my #1 way. Now, flat top could mean your Blackstone. It could mean a cast iron pan, okay? What I love about that is that these are juicy burgers. These have a good amount of fat in them. So the burger will actually cook in its own fat, almost like it's taking a bath. It's soaking in, it's letting out, it's soaking in, and it's cooking that burger, okay? What I don't love about our grill is that all those juices tend to sometimes fall out, not a bad thing, but also you get the flavor of the grill. So again, if you are okay with that, then you put it #1, but I go second, and then third, air fryer. You make your life easy. If it's like not a great day out, it's cold, cook it in your air fryer or any one of these awesome ovens that QVC is offering. Mark Charles Masilli had a great pizza oven on the other day or today. Cook some burgers in there. Why
Wow.
not, right? Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready for that. We could do that.
You like it? Okay.
Okay, so
those
we're
are
slicing.
Those are my ways. And then again, this is the bacon cheddar, which has been really, really popular because I think people love the fact that it's different, right? I mean, rarely do you get like we'll call it a stuffed burger, but the fact that this already has quality ingredients in it, right? You got the Applewood smoked bacon, okay? You also have Wisconsin cheddar, and that cheddar is on the sweet and sharp side. So it really adds a dimension to that burger. And then, of course, you have the bacon, and bacon has a little extra fat that's going to give us more flavor. So
I was going to call it extra credit marbling. Is what I was going to
Yeah, you like that? Yeah, we like our marbling. We like our fat. Fat equals flavor. And again, 4.5 ounces. So again, now I can eat 1 and be satisfied. I can eat 2 and feel I need a nap, okay? You probably could go 3 to be satisfied and 4 to take a nap. So there you go.
Okay. But you get to decide. So we have choices here. Thank you, Ralphie. So do you want the 8? We want to give you some quantities and flavors. So in the classic, if you want the 8, we have about 100 remaining in the 8 count. In the 16 count, we have 5 dozen. In the cheddar bacon, we have 2 dozen remaining in the 8 count. And 2 dozen remaining in the 16 count. And if you want the combo, where you get 8 cheddar bacon and 8 of classic, fewer than 150 remain. And you can also lock these into auto delivery every 90 days, which I love because listen, you can get this ready for summer, get going now, and you can take advantage of all these steak burgers and all the options that Ralph talked about. So it isn't just necessarily for burgers, it's a steak. You can make Salisbury steak, but I tell you what it's gonna make is everyone in your family super happy. Ralphie, you are fantastic, my brother. I love our Saturdays together. I still want your cutting board. Save it for me. I need it.
It's all yours. I'm going to sign it too.
Okay. Do that. It's Kansas City Steak Company, 8 count or the 16 count of the steak burgers. Item number M96719. Still to come, folks. And the spring Friends and Family Sale.